Oh, there we go. Are we going? Are we working? Let's go to first screening. Are we going? Are we working? Live, yeah, we are streaming. And yeah, we're live. So let's see what our analytics are. Give it a while to connection's excellent.
It would be kind of a mix of the colors. Yeah, it's more of like, it looks smooth. Like a lot of old sprites look 3D when they're shown on correct screens. But when you see them properly crisp, it looks like shit. I remember thinking that Donkey Kong Country and Mario RPG had like, I thought that they had 3D sprites because of the way that they would appear on like screens back then. Because it did kind of have like a smoothing effect. I mean, obviously the Dracula picture. Let me get the Dracula picture because that's like the most famous one for showing like how stuff did. Here you go. Sorry, this is gigantic.
If you want to actually know what video I'm watching right now, here's the video in the chat before I start the stream.
It's like, it's a shame how much is like lost, how much of like the detail is lost because of the screens that we have today. Like having more fidelity has kind of ruined older games. And it's not as bad with like modern retro stuff, that's why I think it's like people look at modern retro style games, which are designed to look the way they do on modern, screens. But it was not like this with older games. And I don't think, it's like you can tell with some stuff that it's not how they necessarily intended you to look at it. Yeah, depending on how many scan lines and stuff there are, like things can be a lot different. I think a really good example of this is obviously Dracula from Castlevania, where he looks fucking weird as hell on his actual proper crisp sprite, But when that same sprite was on like an older TV, there's kind of like a blending effect that was going on. Like it looks 3D. I don't know. I think it's interesting. Like this one's crazy. Look at that. That's crazy to me. How different that is. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy VII I think is also a pretty good example of, like the sprites themselves look already really good, even today. But the smoothing effect made them look like painted portraits, in my opinion. Can I show this? This has a butt, but I think this one looks really, really good. I don't think it's too inappropriate. This one, it turns 3D. There's a butt, watch out. Children, avert your eyes. But look at that huge difference in how much detail there is lost. I don't know, kind of sad. But here's a Donkey Kong one. Look at him, he's so 3D. That's crazy. Rare is just fucking cracked. Rare's just insanely cracked. That's crazy. I really thought that this game was 3D back in the day. I really thought this game was 3D. Same happens with DOS and PS1 games on old monitors and old TVs. You just really take your brain, forcing your brain to imagine the gap between the limited graphics and patterns on screen to create something fresh. Yeah, very, very different. I think Donkey Kong still looks 3D even without like being on the screen though. But there's a lot I recommend if you find that stuff cool, go look up like a lot of older sprites, how they look like on it. On older monitors, it's super cool. It's super fun to see, especially a lot of old fighting games looked really nice, like King of Fighters. Yeah, look at that, like the smoothness. Look at Kefka. Oh my god, he's fucking gigantic. Look at Kefka. How like smaller the face details look. The details just become a lot like smaller and precise. Super cool. A really high resolution with very limited color palette. They did some amazing stuff. Yeah, I'll just show it to you. It kind of hurts my eyes a little bit, but I think it's a really good example. Just like the dithering one. It's a bit dark, but the right is like the actual sprites, and you can see how different they looked because of screens. But if you were to play this modernly, it's like they're compensating for the lens. Oh wait, Chrono Trigger is a great example. Like the smoothness. It's just like stuff is so much more smooth looking. Like it's blended. But we've been psyoped into thinking the right is correct. It's not. The right is not correct, I think, in my opinion. I assume when they designed it back in the day, the left is what they intended it to look like. It looks bad. It looks weird because it's like, because of the colors, the contrast and stuff, it just looks like garbage in some places. But it's because it was going to be, left might be correct, but only on that specific TV. Well, yeah, but overall, TVs like CRTs back then would have had more of a blurring effect. Like every TV is going to look different back then. Every monitor is going to look different. There's going to be like some variation, but it's still going to be overall closer to what the artist intended than, you know, a perfect, like the perfect pixels of what we get today. I don't know. Just interesting, I think.
Yeah, I think the stream is actually going well. Well, what's the actual link to my one stream that I'm having here? I'll have to find a link. Your stream. I think the stream is actually going well. Oh, it's going well. So I think we're going to. Start it properly. Hello, YouTube. It is I, the Amazing Kitty. To start this with another playthrough video. And today, I thought I would actually kind of stream. I thought it'd be really neat to stream. It would be really neat to stream F.E.A.R. And so, without further ado, let's actually get down to playing the game. And I have the Echo Patch installed. I've never streamed one of the machines before, so this is amazing. Boo! Boo! Warner Brothers! Burn in the fires of Hades! So, I thought it'd be cool. I finally actually got the settings right with the display. So what we got, like 720p sound, EAX is enabled. Of course, but here are my settings, and let's try a moderate difficulty. So this is kind of cool. Yeah, I was actually playing the multiplayer last night on this machine, so I'll upload that at some point. Actually, it was Sierra Games, if that was the publisher of this game originally. The Sierra Studios. I don't think the echo patch is working. Paxton Fidel. Probably one of my favorite villains in video game.
Sorry to wake you, Senator. It's about Origin.
What happened?
There was an uprising. Fettel has taken command of the prototypes.
My God.
We can still resolve this discreetly, but we have to move fast.
Oh, all right. Let me make a few calls.
This wacko's name is Paxton Fettel. He's the key. If we contain him, we contain the situation.
Fucker's got an appetite.
I think he has an agenda. It's not just recreational. He's getting something out of it.
Essential vitamins and nutrients?
What's his story?
Property of Armicam Technology Corporation. They're working on a military contract to develop an army of clones and respond to a psychic commander. Top secret, of course. Fettel is one of the commanders.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. This is why nobody takes us seriously. Military clones?
A full battalion of them, highly trained and heavily armed.
A battalion? What are we supposed to do against 1,000 super soldiers?
Like I said, we put Fettel down and it's over. Fortunately, the whole point of the program is to give commanders first-hand knowledge of the battlefield without putting them in danger. That means we should be able to corner the bastard without having to wade through all those soldiers.
How do we find him?
Armicam implanted a transmitter in his head. Should lead us right to him.
That's awfully convenient.
Assuming it does what it's supposed to. What about you, buddy? Ready to go to work?
You're putting him in the field? Are you crazy? He just transferred in a week ago.
You've seen his training results. His reflexes are totally off the charts. I think he can handle himself.
Whatever, man. It's your call.
Goddamn right it is.
Don't worry. You'll be fine.
Let's roll.
What's the first thing you remember?
Creepy
You will be
pet.
dark, a man.
Creepy CP3D0 old man. Creepy perverted old man.
We've tracked Fettel to an abandoned building just up ahead. No sign of enemy activity on the satellite, but don't take any chances. Jankowski, you in position?
Just say the word.
All right, move it out.
Let's see if we can find. Yep, I'm gonna put this in here. Put it elsewhere. And that'd be Oh yeah.
Hey, bro. What took you so long? Trying to find a way.
That's funny. That's kind of funny that you can actually kill rats in this. Probably shouldn't do that. That's the nice little detail you can put. Yeah. That reminds me of Doom 3.
Why did you bring me here? Why'd you bring me back?
Such a nice little detail. Abandoned hospital. Ow.
Hold on a sec. Come on. You ready? Go! We need you up here.
On my way.
Looks like we're too late, boss. Just leftovers.
The transmitter signal's coming from nearby. He's gotta be around there somewhere.
I'll wait here for Jin. You take a look around.
The dead man's name was Charles Haberger. I remember him. But are the memories mine or hers? It makes no difference. He deserved to die. They all deserve to die.
Come in, over. What's going on? I've lost Fennel's signal. Comcast, this is Den Mother. I hope you aren't busy. We've got a situation down at the harbor. What kind of situation? We located those soldiers you were looking for, but we're under orders not to engage until you guys reconnoiter. Understood. I've got 2 birds en route to your position. You should have a visual shortly. We'll be ready.
What do you think of the new point, man? Hey, back already? See anything?
You guys about done up there? Our days just get...
You boys run along. I'll be busy here for a while.
Come on, make her push! I've tried to forget.
Oh, we can't.
I've tried so hard to forget.
These men are from F.E.A.R. They're special attachments to our unit for the duration of this op. They will be on point. Their mission is to assess the nature of the threat. Our job is to keep them alive. Do not engage the enemy. Remember that we are not dealing with ordinary bad guys. Team 1 will move in from the southwest. Team 2 will approach from the north. Once our recon is complete, we'll rendezvous and wait for further orders. Okay, let's saddle up.
I remember playing this back in 2000, a little bit of this up to this point back in 2006. But this was pretty cutting edge for the time. This in Crisis.
Den Mother, this is Little Bird. We're on the ground. Copy
Hey.
that. Proceed to first objective.
Major Strickland from Crisis.
Since you're on point, see if you can get this gate open. I'd send one of my boys, but I think we need a specialist for this one.
It looks like they don't like me. Can't blame him.
that gate control yet?
Yeah, shut up.
Good job. Head on back. What the hell is that? Over there! Yeah!
Littlebird, what's your situation? Over. Littlebird, come in. I'm losing your signal. If you can hear me, friend. Rendezvous with King Galaxy.
Maybe use ammo.
It just started shooting.
This is like one of the greatest games in terms of the AI. Like, there's not an AI, best AI since Alpha. You can see how you want to really take as much advantage of the mechanic of and I'm gonna take a break here. Yeah. What are you doing? Good. That's all we're gonna. Not really. Yes?
We use a little bit of enough.
Yeah. So, I'm back. I'm back. That would be... Am I getting any views? Ooh, dual pistols. Time to duel. This is very satisfying. Not really anything over here. Now we got well, that should give us. They immediately know where you're at. That's weird. Not very effective guns, the pistols are. If there's any guns over here, any ammo. Little pack. Beige box. He was excellent. How long have I been streaming? 46 minutes. That must be a lot of fun. Maybe to stream this game a little bit. Because I thought it'd be kind of interesting to do a little bit of, like, kind of play a little bit of it. This is... Let's show you what I might be playing a little bit of. Oh, a Trinitron of some kind, I would assume. Okay, I fucked up. I fucked up. Oh, we kind of messed that one up. What? It didn't save the game. I think that's probably the... auto save it. Let's look to the checkpoint then. See how... Yeah, this was kind of before the full adoption of aim down sights. Yeah, I think we're done. I think we're done for today. This is kind of interesting, is playing this game a little bit. And playing this game a little bit is like, you see how the combat is like peak mid-2000s gaming. Like, this is like the height of the Windows XP era. And, you know, in fact, I will show you something else. Kind of neat, similar, show you how well this game runs on here. So let's see if we can load, where is it? GOG. F.E.A.R Platinum. Let's actually load the benchmark for this. I want to show you the benchmark. Show you the benchmark. Because this is actually pretty cool. I'll show you the benchmark. Performance. Show you like graphical settings before, and I'll show you the benchmark. Like, I wish that I did this a while ago, because I wish I did this in the video, because this is actually kind of cool. I know Doom 3 you can do this. I'm not really into benchmarks, and I can just show that the game's running and you'll get an idea of the run. Benchmarks like this aren't the best. Like, look at the water, that's amazing. But wait until we get to Crisis. It's gonna be even way cooler. And so we have a pretty good, like, it's 100, it's minimum 57 frames per second, average 59, maximum is 65. Like, that is incredible. And we're running this at 720p. And it's pretty cool what this game, that this game is really good. Like, the graphics were pretty much, for the time, pretty high-end. I thought that would be worth showing the benchmark utility in the game, since I didn't show that off in my, since I didn't show that off in an upcoming video. I thought it would be kind of interesting to show off a game that I plan on uploading some footage of as part of my playthrough series that I want to start doing, and just show what the system is kind of capable of.